Hey everybody, it's Boys with the Most Toys with you again today. Today I'm doing my primetime episode 2, and we're going to talk about some sliding joints, just people had some questions about some of my transformers. But first, you may see in the middle of your screen Wheeljack here, who is not my design. I pimped it up a little bit, but it is a design of another guy on YouTube and Mock Pages, Jervis Schindel. And I had a question, can you make a transformer with traditional pieces, not with the new ball joints and stuff? And this is pretty much, well, for the most part, is made of original parts. You can see like little clips and no ball joints. It's all standard technique pieces and old style hinging. So to answer the question to the person who asked that, yes, I believe you can. So check out Jervis's website, and also on Mock Pages, check out his YouTube channel as well. And I hope he's going to put a video up on how to make this guy. I made him the other night. I added shoulder cannons and some different coloring, and the head's a little different and the back's a little different. But generally, it's his idea. I just pimped it up. And I think it's great. It's a little short for my standard models, but ultimately, no, I have nothing but great things to say. It is quite an amazing feat. Again, check it out. I'm not going to steal his thunder here, but I wanted to pump him on this one because it is quite an amazing feat here, this transformer. It transformed in a cool and original way. And you will, go to his mock page, you can download the file and you can build one yourself. And again, I hope he's going to put on a video soon. So that's that. So let's get to some other news. I guess we've seen this guy before, my Optimus Prime. He's probably on version 3 now, so he's had a little bit of this, my LDD model. He's had a few updates, so he's looking a little slimmer and a little more detailed, but generally the same as before, so we're not going to get into that. So today I want to talk about the 2 types of joints I was getting lots of questions on, and that is my slider joint, which you would see in my G1 Megatron, the deluxe one, and it's also a slider joint. This one is with a pin, and this one you saw on my Ultra Magnus trailer. So we're just going to go over those a little bit because people have asked, and then we're going to show you, how to build them. So first of all, obviously I just did a basic black and white box shape. Obviously you're going to have nice detail when you make your transformer, but I just want to show the basic concepts. So basically, this joint, it's quite simple. It's a tiled bottom. It's 1 brick tall plus a tiled top, and the other side is 2 bricks tall. So obviously the shape and size will change depending on what you're building, but generally that's all you need as a base. Now I'm going to show you the profile of the arm. So this is what's going to slide inside this box. So basically you have a flat tile, then you have a single brick height and then a tiled surface. For the slider part, you have basically the height of 1 tile, 2 tiles, 3 tiles. Then you bring out a 4x2 piece, and that will kind of ride in the rail. You then bring in this. You just put in a 1x2 just so it'll stay outside the rail. I'll show you in a second. A 1x2 on the top, and then 2 1x2 tiles on top. So again, here, take a look at the profile. Okay, that's a profile. So that's what you're going to need, and that's what's going to slide in the groove. So this is basically, if you're into woodworking or things like this, kind of like a tongue and groove. So this would be, I guess, the tongue, and this would be the groove. So that's about it. So those of you who, you can put whatever joint you want. Obviously you may have to modify the height if you put a different joint here, because you have to clear the joint when going in and out, like so. Then you're going to put the top on, and then you're going to see in the groove. you can basically travel on the groove and out. So that's basically how I did my the joint for the arms with the side of the guns transform into the arms for Megatron. Obviously that's a simplified version, but again, that's how you do it. The other joint everyone was asking about is how you do the slider joint for your Ultra Magnus arms, or the trailer arms, I guess. So basically here, I'm going to take this guy apart for you and show you quickly how you do this. Okay, so here we have the plate, then we have a technique beam. You can use how long you want, again, depending on your model, how big it is, and then you tile the top. Okay, put a joint in, whatever, same with the bottom. You don't have to do it depending on your application, depending what you're doing down here, but this would be the upper part of the arm, this would be the forearm. So basically that's it for the inside part. The outside part, I tend to use this. Here's the profile. So you've got this like bottom airplane piece. You tile the bottom. You then put in a technique beam, and then you put one level flat tile on top, and then that'll clear the joint. And then you take one of these technique pins, and that will help you to lock the position in place because it won't be that tight. So we have that put in like that, and then we're going to slide this guy back in. Okay. We're going to put on the top, and again, whatever your application is, you're going to have detail or whatever here. And then we can slide this joint however you like on the pivot, and then you lock the pin in when you get to the position you want, like that, and then it's locked. Can't go anywhere. So as you saw in my Ultra Magnus arms, it was kind of like this, right? So basically, you pulled the pin, and then they moved up. And then you got that kind of like G1 Ultra Magnus look. So, like that. So there you go. So, I hope that gave you some ideas on how to do the slider joints. But as well, I'm really impressed with this guy, this Wheeljack figure. And again, not mine, Jervis Schindel. Another, I think he's probably my age, mid-30s. Just, it's a good hobby, again, to have Lego, so don't worry if you're an adult and you like to play with Lego. Well, we don't call it playing, we call it building. I use it for stress relief, and I get to, build all these wonderful things that I had as a child that I don't have. Well, I have some of them now, but I don't have anymore. So it's a wonderful toy, creative output, and again, I really like this figure from Jervis. So check out his YouTube, check out his website, his mock page, and yeah, build this. It's cool. Well, I'm kind of speechless. It's great. I love it. Check it out, and we'll see you again shortly. So again, if you want to see something else on the next prime time, which would be episode 3, please leave a comment on this video, and I will get to your topic the next time. So for now, keep building and take it easy. Take care. Bye.